Hello YouTube. I've been wanting to make this video for a little bit. This past week I decided to send a few packages to a few people from Google's Plus, and I got to thinking that a lot of you guys want to see how-tos and want to know some of the steps that I do. Then I was thinking about something else I could do to give back to the model building community. I thought about doing like a lottery drawing, like a raffle drawing, and go through my subscriber list, and each subscriber, as of I believe this morning, which is Tuesday morning, October 8th, I think it is. Maybe 7th. I don't have a calendar in front of me. That I take down a number for every subscriber. It is in alphabetical order. I will write down the subscriber's name who after you get a package, after your name is pulled. What I want to do is draw a number like a lottery number, and for every, just send you guys something each month, maybe pick one person a month to send something to. This ain't set in stone. This is just something that I might be willing to do. I thought about offering up like a parts box where we all put in 2 parts, send it to somebody, you pick out a part that you want, then you add in 2 parts. That way there was always something there for the next guy to get. But then you gotta worry about, people being honest and people being safe. So I was just thinking to myself, what other way could I go about doing something like that, and it being fair, affordable. Then I thought about the lottery thing, that each month I would pull out a number. That person would get something model related, whether it be building supplies, a model kit parts, a model kit. It all just depends upon the kind of money I have to spend that month and what will come about. This is going to be out of the kindness of my generosity. Nobody is due anything. I'm not going to play favorites with anybody. I had talked to a gentleman that I had sent some items to. He was in the need of, and just by talking to you guys or watching your videos, I could see kind of what you're building and how your building style may be. So with that being said, this last week I sent 2 YouTube subscribers both gift packages. One was to Fast Jimmy 71 and the other was to the CK Philly. Both those gentlemen have already received their packages. One of the gentlemen had asked me, should I post a video, and he didn't want people coming to me, more or less asking or begging for stuff, and I understand what he said. If I send you guys a gift, it's up to you guys to do with what you want. I don't feel good about talking on camera sometimes, so I got you guys up to this screen right here. Hopefully you guys follow along to know what I'm trying to do. But like, I have that accessibility to make masters for resin producers, so I have some resin items that I can share. I always use tips, little building tricks, to keep it low cost. And like for Fast Jimmy, I sent him some interior stuff. I made him a display for his 66 that he's working on for the lowrider build off. I sent him a surprise that he can share that if he wants to, but I sent him a surprise just based on the friendship that we had been building, and the few comments that he had made about my own video. So I sent him a secret gift. That's on him if he wants to share that. But as for me, I just sent him what I wanted to. He felt like he didn't know, what he needed to give me in return, and I don't want nothing in return, fellas. What I'm doing here is just to show, it's something I want to do for myself. I know Dr. Cranky does a lot of giveaways, and he has his books and his magnets and his stickers. I wish I had my own advertisement, but I don't. So what you guys will get from me will be model related. I can't guarantee exactly what it will be. Like I said again, for Jimmy, I sent him some interior items. I made him a display stand for his car, and he was needing some side window plastic for a project he's working on. So I sent him some plastic, and I sent him some other items that, you know, will be good for him in his building style. Once I pull your number, I will look at some of your videos, and I can go through your videos and realize, you know, what kind of builder you tend to be. I know we all build a lot of different things, but I have a few things for my military followers that are following me, and some of the truck builders. I have truck items that I can share. Do not, what I want to say, if I contact you and ask you if you wanted, what would you be in need of, you know, then you tell me what you'd be in need of. Not guaranteeing I can get you all of what you need, but, you know, I want to see a brotherhood build together versus I'm trying to just be by myself. I want this to be more of a close, you know, get a closer, you know what I'm trying to say, get a closer bond between the community that is building. Like I said, I'll pay for all shipping charges. This is something that I want to do. I use a lot of stuff that is not marketed for modeling, like different types of wires, meshes, some files, some of my hinging material. I might even send you a box of just a box of Q-tips, a box of popsicle sticks, some, you know, paint brushes, aluminum stocking, some plastic stocking, might be some leftover drag parts like I sent to CK Philly. He said he was into gassers, and I seen him building an apocalyptic type of item, so I sent him some skull that I think would go good with his item, and then I sent him some, you know, some like 60s, 70s drag stuff that, you know, that I wouldn't use. I'm only going to share to you guys with what I don't want to use, or what I think would be usable for you guys. So, you know, I got stuff for everything, and it's just some of this stuff I'll never use, and there's no sense in, by the time I try to put it on eBay and sell it, I make nothing off of it, you know, with fees and stuff. And then I see there's other gentlemen out there in need. I'm blessed to have a job, even though I just been off work for about 6 weeks due to an illness. I still had the capability of being home and not having to worry about it. And we have other gentlemen in our community that are without a job, that don't have the means to stay in the hobby. This hobby is great. It keeps most of us out of trouble, and it's led most of us away from something that we were doing that we shouldn't have been doing. The way the world is now, I mean, it's like everybody has their hand out for nothing, and they try to do nothing. This is something that I want to try to do, kind of like a pay it forward. I mean, I can't pay nobody's bills, but if I can send you something that keeps your hobby moving, then that's what I tend to do. You guys are, thanks for all the followers, thanks for everything that I've gotten in return from you guys, the knowledge, the friendship. There's been some, you know, I've learned some stuff. I know some people think that, you know, I'm one of the greatest that they follow, but, you know, I've learned stuff from you guys. James Holt, the way you work on your lathe, and you know, and Dr. Cranky, the way you do your weathering, and some of the other stuff that I follow on your videos. I still have a lot to learn, and I've been in the modeling for over 30 years. Something I did when I was 5 years old on my dad's lap, and my dad was a model builder, and he's blown away about the way I build, and the only things that keep me building better than the next guy is I don't stay stuck. You got to keep moving forward. You got to know that there's more out there to learn than what you're doing. You got to build some friendships, because there's kits that some of us will never be able to obtain, and like others will have plenty of. So you got to find those people that are willing to share and give up. I've known so many modelers and collectors that hoard their model stuff, and it just sits there. It's not being built, it's not being shown. And to me that's sickening, because this was made to be built. None of my kits are valued at anything until they're built. To me, they're just pieces of plastic sitting in a box. I have to turn it into the money maker. I have to turn it into the profitability of the hobby. Thank you all for listening to me. I know this is a long video about nothing and showing nothing, but I just wanted to give back, and this is my way of giving back. And so, like I said, I already took care of September. I've already took care of October. We'll see what November brings. And here, I'll show you guys. Right here's the cup of numbers so far. I'll have to update that. Looks like I have to update that. Getting a lot of subscribers, and I appreciate it. Some of you guys have no videos at all. I don't want to be discriminative, but I'm only going to follow those who I can see a video from and see building. That still does not mean you're not in the drawing. I just won't be able to know what you're doing. And the way my follow list is for me is I want it more focused on what I can use and my acknowledgement of it, and the type of builds that I see that I enjoy. I can't follow 40,000 people on YouTube, so I'm going to follow those who show interest in building what I build, so it's easier for me to communicate with them, because I'd be hard to talk to a guy that builds 1950 battleships when I don't know nothing about battleships. I like talking and hanging out with a lot of you guys on Google Plus, and one day maybe I'll make the Modeler's Corner with Jamie Waring. But as of now, you guys just keep that plastic burning, cutting, painted, do whatever you got to do to keep this hobby moving forward. Even if you don't have a complete build, as long as you're tinkering and doing your mock-ups, hey, you're wanting plastic, and you're wanting plastic to move, and that's my goal, is to get this hobby over and above what it used to be. And maybe someday the model car companies will see where we're going with us and bring them prices back down. Man, that is getting out of hand too. But just, we got to stick together, fellas, and this is my way of trying to grow our community. Thanks for letting me share, and I hope you guys get your names drawn, and we'll see what we can accomplish as a modeling community here on YouTube. You guys have a good day. Thank you.